Today we're making this heart lace granny square. I used these two colors of yarn and a 3mm hook, but you can use whatever yarn you have. Start by making a slip knot and then chain 6. Then join with a slip stitch in the first chain that you made, and that forms our circle. Then chain 5. Make one single crochet inside the circle, followed by a chain of 2, and one double crochet inside the circle. Now turn your work and make a chain of 6. Then working in that chain space, make one single crochet followed by a chain of 3, and then another single crochet in the next chain space. Chain 3 again, and then find the top of the chain 3 from the previous round. I like to count the back loops of the chains. It's easier to find the top of the chain 3 like that and make a double crochet there. Then again, turn your work. And chain 6 to begin the next round. We are on round 3. One single crochet inside that chain space, followed by a chain of 3. One single crochet in the next chain space. Again, chain 3. One single crochet in the next chain space. Chain 3, and again find the top of that chain 3 from the previous round and make one double crochet there. For round 4, turn your work, make a chain of 5, and then one single crochet in the first chain space, followed by a chain of 2, and one double crochet in the next chain space. Turn your work. For round 5, we begin by making a chain of 4 and going straight in that chain 3 of the previous round, we make one single crochet on top of that chain of 3. Turn your work and make one slip stitch in each of those 4 chains that we just made. If you don't want to struggle like I did, maybe make the chain of a 4 from the previous round a little more loose. Then we have the double crochet from the previous round. We want to make 2 slip stitches along the side of that double crochet. So the first one goes in here, and the second one like this. We're still on that double crochet, and we have 3 more slip stitches to make. The first one is in here before that single crochet from the previous round. Then we make one on top of the single crochet from the previous round, And into the next chain, we're making our last slip stitch. Then inside the same chain space, we're going to make one single crochet. Chain 3, one single crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, and one double crochet on top of the chain 3 of the previous round. Turn, chain 4, followed by one single crochet in the second chain space. Now we're making the border of the heart, chain 1, and work around that single crochet, inserting the hook like this. Do one single crochet around that one single crochet, like so. Then work 2 more single crochets in that same chain space. One single crochet in the next chain space, another one in the next one, 2 single crochets in the next one, so we made 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets. And now we're going to make 6 in this corner right here. Then 3 single crochets in this chain space, another 3 in the next one, the next chain space will get 2 single crochets, and the next one 3. So we made 3, 3, 2, and 3. In the bottom chain space of the heart, we're going to make 5 single crochets, and I'm keeping this little piece of yarn flush to that circle so I can hide it as I crochet. So I'm crocheting over it basically. Then working the same number of single crochets we did on the other side, beginning with 3 single crochets followed by 2 single crochets in the next chain space, 3 single crochets in the next one, another 3 single crochets in the next chain space, And in the corner, make 5 single crochets. And join with a slip stitch on top of the single crochet from the previous round. The next round begins with 1 chain and then 3 single crochets together. So insert the hook on top of the next chain, bring up a loop, and insert it again in the next one. Then yarn over and pull through all 3. So insert the hook, bring up a loop, insert the hook in the next space, bring up a loop, and yarn over, pull through all of them. And we have one more. Then 1 single crochet in the next chain, 1 more single crochet in the next one, work 2 single crochets in the next one, followed by 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets in the next one. One single crochet in the next one, 2 single crochets in the next one, and one last time, 1 single crochet followed by 2 single crochets in the same space. Then make 10 single crochets. Then make 3 single crochets in the same space. And again, 10 more single crochets. Then 2 single crochets in the next space, 1 single crochet in the next one, 2 single crochets in the next one, one single crochet in the next one, 2 single crochets in the next one single crochet in the next one, 2 single crochets in the next one, and 1 single crochet in the next one. Then join with a slip stitch. This is the final round of the heart. We're going to make 2 more slip stitches. Then a chain of 4. and 1 double crochet in the first chain of the chain 4. Then skip 2 chains and make 1 single crochet in the third chain. Chain up 3 and make 1 double crochet in the side loops of this single crochet that we made. Skip 2 chains and make 1 single crochet in the third one. And repeat this pattern until you get to the bottom of the heart. When you get to those 3 chains we made in the same chain space, make 1 more of these ruffles, and instead of skipping 2 chains, we only skip 1. Make 1 single crochet, then chain up 3, and instead of making the double crochet, we just slip stitch in these 2 loops on the side of the single crochet. Then make 1 more ruffle and skip only 1 chain space. One single crochet, and we can continue with this pattern, and now we keep on skipping 2 chain spaces like we did before. Skip the last 2 and join with a slip stitch. Chain 1 and you can cut off the yarn. Then hide the remaining yarn in the back. And this is the finished heart, and we're going to turn it into a granny square. Grab your other color and make a slip knot and yarn over to begin with a double crochet. We're going to ignore the double crochet that formed the ruffle and work underneath that exactly in the spaces we skipped. So work 2 double crochets, chain 1, and continue working 2 double crochets followed by a chain of 1 in every single stitch that we skipped. So we're just making clusters of double crochets that have 1 chain in between all around the heart. When you get to that corner where we skipped only 1 chain, we will make only 1 double crochet in there, followed by a chain of 1, and then 1 double crochet, followed by a chain of 1. After you have 2 double crochets sitting alone, separated by a chain of 1, you can continue with the pattern until the end of the row, making 2 double crochets next to each other, separated by a chain of 1. When you get to the end of the row, join with a slip stitch and work 2 more slip stitches so you get to the next chain space, 1 on top of the double crochet and 1 directly inside the chain space. Chain up 3 and make 2 more double crochets in the same chain space. Keep working over the yarn that we have left from the beginning of the other round, then chain 1 and continue making 3 double crochets in each chain space until you get to the end of the row. Join with a slip stitch and make 2 more slip stitches on top of the double crochets and 1 right in this space and chain up 3. Then 2 more double crochets in the same chain space. And now we don't make a chain of 1, we just go straight into the next chain space and make 3 more double crochets. And 3 more in the next one. This is going to be our first corner, so after we made the 3 double crochets, we're going to make a chain of 3 and 3 more double crochets in the exact same chain space. In the next chain space, we're making 3 single crochets. In the next chain space, we're making 3 half double crochets, which is yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Then 3 double crochets in the next chain space. The next one is going to be our corner. We're making 3 treble crochets in that corner. A treble crochet is yarn over twice, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2. We're making 3 treble crochets, a chain of 3, and 3 more treble crochets in the same chain space. Then 3 double crochets in the next chain space, 3 single crochets in the next chain space, again 3 single crochets in the next one, three double crochets in the next chain space, and in the corner, the same thing we did in the last corner, 3 treble crochets, a chain of 3, and 3 more treble crochets in the same chain space. Three double crochets in the next chain space, 3 half double crochets in the next chain space, 3 single crochets in the next chain space, And in the last corner, we make 3 double crochets, a chain of 3, and 3 more double crochets in the same chain space. Then 3 more double crochets in the next chain space. And in the last chain space, we make our last 3 double crochets. Now join with a slip stitch and you can cut off the yarn. And after blocking it, this is how it turned out. Thank you so much for being here. Comment below if you made it, follow for more, and I'll see you next time.